Hello everybody, Wild Trekker here, and welcome to another episode here of Sky Factory 3. Yes, we're up in the sky again, playing some modded Minecraft, and haven't done too much in between episodes, but do you like my new tie? It's snazzy, definitely a snazzy tie. Yeah, so I've done a little bit of automation here in terms of I've put some of those conduits underneath these, so as and when they get sort of filled, they automatically go in this chest, and then that then gets distributed amongst all this as well. So, and then if anything's left in the chest, we know that obviously it needs a hole there. So yeah, it meant I've put the blocks in there as well, and we're starting to get nicely up with the iron now. You can see there we've got a stack of ingots there, and we've got 10 iron blocks, and yeah, so we're not doing too bad on that score. Redstone we're not doing too good on, and sieving power, yeah, that's kind of a bit of an issue really. It would be nice to get the upgrades in these. Last time I made a bit of a mistake because if you remember the upgrades that we were looking for, let's have a look at these now. What was it? These are capacitors. So capacitors. So we need this double layered one ideally. Well, ideally we need the octatic. Now we've got the alloy, we've got the basic capacitors, but we didn't have the coal powder or crushed coal. And I made a bit of a mistake because I clicked on the crushed coal and needed a crusher, and then we looked at how to make that, and it was a bit of an expensive recipe. And I was going to wait to try and get these in the loot bags, and I did get them in the loot bags, but that's when I realised my mistake, because there was also coal powder, and we can get that in a sag mill. Now a sag mill we can make, that's not too much of a problem. We just need some iron, and we can do it because we've got the rest. The rest is, you know, really easy recipe. In fact, very similar recipe than we made over there. So yeah, it was just basically machine casing. In fact, let's just show you this very quickly. Let's bring this up as a sag mill. Sag mill, there we go. So it's just a machine case, which is all iron, and a capacitor. And the capacitor is just the full redstone. That's the expensive bit. The rest is just iron. We've got loads of. Piston needs the redstone as well. So, but you know, we've got all those bits and pieces. We've got the machine casing. We've got the piston. We've got all those. We've got a sag mill. So that's easy enough. So hopefully, and we'll put this Stirling generator on top of it. And we're going to need something to power it. So if we've got some, I've been using charcoal over here. If we've got any left, which I don't think we have, that's a bit of a. Have we got any wood? Have we got any wood? Let's see. Can we burn wood? It's a bit of a waste because we can turn wood into 8 whatever. So that's going to burn in there. And then if we put coal in there, then we've got a chance of getting some coal powder. Let's see if we can get it first time. So we got coal powder. Fantastic. So that means have we got these capacitors? We have. Let's see if we can now make this. Why is that in there? Capacitor. Can we make that now? We can. So what will be interesting is to see how much more efficient that is. Burn rate, there you go. So burn rate is now 133%. So a piece of coal or a piece of wood is essentially going to last longer. So max 40 RF, max 20 RF. Okay, so that's pretty good. So it's faster that way as well. Yeah, so we definitely want to be doing that. However, those capacitors, let's see what else they cost to make these basic ones. Redstone. That is our biggest challenge, and we've got, how much redstone we got? 6 redstone. So that's a bit of a challenge. Now redstone we can get from sieving dust, but then we're having problems with the power on this, so we probably need to be changing, you know, to something else. Yeah, so redstone. Now, this is what I was having a look at. Let's have a look now. Redstone. How can we make redstone? Now, one way is redstone essence. And I think this is something we're going to get into today, because this mystical agriculture, which kind of takes over from the magic crops that we did in the second series, I think that's the way to go. So what we need is a redstone seed, which is it's not it's tier 3. So we definitely need this Inferium Essence, which is made by Prudentium Essence. So 4 of those around an infusion crystal, and they're made by the normal Inferium Essence round an infusion crystal. Now an infusion crystal is 1 diamond and 4 prosperity shards, and the prosperity shards we are getting through sieving, and as you can see we've got some there, so that's pretty good. So I've gone and got some supplies here, so let's see if we can make ourselves a redstone seed. Oh, we need a normal seed as well, I think, to start it off with. We've got a normal seed, there we go. Okay, so let's see if we can make this redstone. So let's make the seed first of all. So a basic crafting seed is 4 of those shards and 1 seed. We could make 4, but we're not going to make 4. So then the next tier is the basic tier 1 crafting seed, which is our crafting seed and 4 Inferium. Boom, that's done. Now we can't make the next one because we need to make this first. So we got a tier 1 crafting seed. I've got tier 1 crafting seed, yeah. So we need to make some of that now. So let's have a look. And so we need to make the shard. So let's make that shard. We could make 2 of them, but it's got 1,000 uses, so we're not going to, waste that just yet. And then the next level, so we need to make some of this green stuff. So there we go. So I guess we're going to need a fair bit of this, aren't we? So let's just not do it that way. My crafting skills are amazing. Let's see, that makes us 12. We might need more than that, I think, so let's just do those up as well. Okay, so where do we now get to? Did we need 4 of these around that? So that gives us the red, and we were needing a fair bit of that, but let's go back to crafting recipes, probably easier. So we need a tier 3 crafting seed from the tier 2. So want to make 1 of those, and then we need to now make this. So we need 4 of those there, and 4 of those there. We need at least 8 of those. So infusion crystal is missing. Thought we had the infusion crystal. There's the infusion crystal. That's going to make 2. Okay, so yeah, we definitely need more of these. Let's make those up and make them up again. Boom, we got 6. We still need more. So let's just make some. We've got loads of this essence, so that's not too much of a problem. But this was always a challenge before, is that you could have loads of this and it only makes a few of these. So yeah, right. So can we make that? No, we need the redstone seed first of all. Or not redstone seed, the tier 3 crafting seed. And then, yes, redstone seeds. Woohoo! Redstone seeds. Let's see if we can go and plant. In fact, it must be raining. Let's go and sleep. There we go. Let's go and see. Have we got some fertilized? Let's have a look. I think it might be in the chest. I think this might be better to put on. We want as much capacity out of it as possible, and I'm pretty sure we have some fertilized dirt, or we can make fertilized dirt or something along those lines. So let's go over here and have a look. I think we've got, here we go. So we've got some floral fertilizer. Is that what we need? No, let's have a look now. Fertilized dirt. No, it's try fert. No. How are we spelling? My spelling. Floral. Fertilizer. Fertilized farmland, fertilized dirt. Fertilized dirt. Right, no, we need chicken poo. We don't have chicken poo, so that's no good. So what do we use this for? Is it botanica? Who knows? So that's no good. We're just gonna have to put it on normal dirt. That's fine. We can do this. Let's see. Let's You're a bean sprout, and we'll leave you there because you'll grow. In fact, we've got these guys here working away. So let's put it there. That hopefully will grow a bit quicker. I don't know if we can use bone meal on it. We probably use a watering can. Let's see, how much is a watering can? What's that going to cost us? Watering can. So we've got a watering can there from extra utilities. That's pretty easy to make. Stone and there. We got any other watering cans? Is that the only watering can? I believe so. Do we have sprinklers? Have a look. Sprinklers, no. So let's make a watering can out of there. So 4 stone and a wooden bowl. We can do that, that's for sure. Any stone. He says we could do it for sure, and then goes looking in his chest for 2 stone. Really 2 stone? I'll tell you what, we've got some at the top there. So let's make a bowl, because in fact no, we'll just put one of these, or put 8 of these in a furnace. Let's get this going. In fact, we've got some there. Get that going there. We only need 1 because we've got 3 already in the other thing. No, we need 2 because we've got 4 going in there. So that should be all right. So this is the other thing about this. I was thinking, actually, do we just use charcoal to fire this up and keep it going? So I don't know. I don't know. It's a tricky one, isn't it? But lava might be the answer to it. I think lava generation, because we can just make that automatically. Let's have a look. Where was that stone? Was it up the top? It was. Put that in there. Watering can. Watering can. There we go. We've got a watering can, and I think we need to fill that up to do it. So let's do that. Let's come down here. Okay, yeah, so we right click on water, fill her up, and then let's see now. Are you growing already? Does that grow? Ooh, it's growing. It's growing. Grow for me. You're nearly there. And then this is going to give me 1 essence, and we need 8 essence, is it? No? Yes, it gave me 1 essence, so we already had the 2 redstone there. So, but we have a means to start getting redstone, albeit slowly. We need to automate this a little bit. We need to get some growth going, and I'm sure there's going to be some ways of automating this. I know we can do the farm, and that's one way of doing it, but we need something that's going to be growing this all the time, rather than me standing here with a watering can, because this is, you know, that's 3, and I guess, you know, if we really want to get redstone, it's going to take a little while with just 1 of these. But I guess if we get a few redstone, we can make another redstone seed. We can have several of these growing, and then we can automate the farming. So this is a long-term goal, definitely, but it's going to take a little while, I think, to expand this. So we might have to go back to the sieving of dust, and I think automating that and getting some redstone going up that way, because quite a few of the things we need are redstone, and that's always a challenge, is to get things working on a redstone. So all right, so we've got 2 of these now, and I've got myself 18 of those. I need 1 more redstone to make another seed, so let's go and do that quickly. And this will be the first time using this essence now, so we should be able to make a couple of redstone out of this. Let's get those in. Wow, 16 redstone. Wow, that's really overpowered. That's amazing. I wasn't expecting. I didn't see that properly. That's awesome. Oh, we can make loads of these now. And that means each of the essence is giving us 2 redstone. Oh my, that is awesome. Yeah, we need to be changing this farm up a little bit here, don't we? And we need to be really looking at the farming station. That's something I think we've definitely got to work towards, because these crops, they can make a lot of stuff for us. So here's a farming station here. Let's have a look at this electrical steel. Let's just see. Have we got some electrical steel? I've got a feeling we've got some from loot bags. How many have we got? We've got 3 electrical steel, so not quite enough. We need to craft some of that. And how do we do that? In the alloy smelter, yeah, we can do that. We've got some silicon iron, so that's doable. We can make some electrical steel. Let's have what else is on the things we need. 4 of those. Make an iron hoe. We know we can make machine chassis. That's simple enough. A Z-Logic controller. Funny enough, really not easy to make, but we've got one. We've got one from a loot bag, so that is absolutely awesome and a nice bit of luck, because otherwise, yeah, you got to make a slice and spice, and you got to get. I think the slice and spice needs. Heads you could probably do, but you need. Yeah, it's not easy to get that. But so we've kind of missed that step. Pulsating crystals. Okay, that's not so bad. Pulsating iron. We've made pulsating iron before. That's just ender pearl and that in the smelter. So. Yeah, no, I think a farming station is doable. That's we can make one of those. However, it will need painting machine. You can make one farming station. Makes a farming station. Okay. Yeah, we need power. That is going to be the thing with that. So I am going to make a load more seeds. For sure, because at least down there with the watering can, we can make this on demand. We only have to sit there for a couple of minutes, get ourselves 8, and we've suddenly got 16 redstone. So that is pretty awesome. So I think definitely 64. We need it. We need a lot more essence. This is where the mob farm. Yeah, I say it every episode. This is where the mob farm really comes into its own, because the fact this has been here working away, we've got 17 stacks of essence in there. So we'll take as many as that as we can. Convert it, and then yeah, we can get going again on making some more redstone seeds. I think I'd like to make 9 at least to go around that area, so I think that's probably what we're going to be aiming for at least. Is this how we make this? It is. So probably put 4 of those around there, because we're definitely going to need those, lots of them. And then yeah, we've got seeds there. I don't think we need. Let's have a look again. I'm rubbish on recipes. Redstone seeds. Rubbish at spelling as well, by the looks of it. Redstone seed, where are you? There you are. So we are missing. Oh, actually, look at that. We're missing the seeds, and we're missing some of that. So that's easy enough. We just need to make a load more seeds. So we need 4 of those, but we haven't got any more. Have we got any more crystals here? We've got how many have we got? Shards, 24. So that's okay. We can get. Do we get 8 today? We've got 9 though, that's fine. So I'm going to get all these made up. I won't bore you on camera with them all. You've seen it done before. Let's just make some more of those. We need 3 more. And then, yeah, we'll make these up and get ourselves a load of redstone, I think. Isn't that a glorious sight? All that beautiful redstone there. Look, we're almost 9 of these ready, and that will give us then 16 redstone. And it doesn't take too long when you're actually doing it this way. It took obviously a lot longer with just one plant, because you're having to you're getting virtually 1 with 1 fill of watering can. Now we are literally getting 9 with 1 fill. So it's relatively quick, and you see I've already popped that one off there. If this one would just grow in the middle. Grow. It won't. It will in a minute. Yeah, so there you go. That's given us straight away another 9 essence. That's another 16 redstone. 10 essence. That one's obviously come off as well. 11 essence. I've missed that one. Wow. Yeah, definitely got to get that farmer station working, which means we've got to get working on some better power generation. So I think, magmatic dynamo, something like that, is probably going to be the way to go, I think. Yeah, I think that's going to have to be the way forward, because we need the power to actually man this station. We can't rely on coal alone. So but there we go. I think that's going to do it for today's episode. Thanks for joining me. If you've got any more suggestions on this and how we can bone meal this better, there is a chance of getting an essence with it, but it's only a 1% chance, and I think that's the only way of bone mealing it. So other than getting ourselves some fertilized dirt, so maybe chickens are something we need to look at doing. Yeah, and maybe we need to start getting ourselves a sort of an area for some mobs, you know, some more natural mobs, so like chickens and cows and things like that. So maybe what I might do is build some platforms in between episodes, just put some grass on it, and see if we get any natural mob spawns. And then next episode we'll work on power generation. So if you've got some ideas for that, let me know down in the comments, please. And we'll see you then. Okay, thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye. Bye.